And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamison Taillon. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reached now to the plate, Junior Avery.
He's only got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Standing in, Junior Avery, as he's
aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-innings ball game. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. So striding forward now, Junior Avery, first shot.
But that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Number 30.
Swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So it's a multi.
15.
Now in the box, Scooter Gennett. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Avery rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tatis is on his way home. He will score. Won the final. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, game 3. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Avery is there, 2 down. Final finish. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor McGill gets the win. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on.
For the Giants, number 5. Mike.
Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Avery has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Stepping up now. First pitch on its way. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. But not in time as the run scores in third, but can't get him across. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final 10. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major Maris.
Second baseman, Peter.
Drives it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Avery is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Innings ball game. Andres Munoz earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kirby Yates. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup. Striding into the box, Junior Avery, first shot for
the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners digging in for his second at-bat. Junior.
Cut down guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. You see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. stepping up to the plate, Junior Avery. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the final. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Danny Salas. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. So coming to the plate, Junior Avery. First shot for him. These Rockies guys, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run comes across. There he goes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't came from
Machado.
And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. All set for this.
It's really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's
not cash in. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Colorado used it. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here. Digging in.
Get out.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And we take a look there at the team leader bit into the outfield. The set and the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And this is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michel Baez. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Digging in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's safe. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres.
Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
First to propel them to the win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victory.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one. Leading off the inning, Junior Avery. And swing and a looper to left. Yastrzemski coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So a base hit. Digging in, 3-2.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he will take ball striding in Luis Camposano as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. The tying run is into score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about that.
In now.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Shoots this one over to first. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And the Padres are going to walk off as winners. You see, there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Now at the plate, Junior Avery.
To get into the postseason, bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
And he'll reach first. So definite.
The kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run, and that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score. With Richards, he has a 3 for 12 line. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Step close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Senzel, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in and looking for more, Junior Avery.
Hey, drive him in. Nobody better right now.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a lot.
1 run scores, and the throw in gets away from him.
Philip Irvin.
Heading out toward shallow right. Avery has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Forward when it was all said and done.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of the inning.
Rest 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, not a guy.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the game apiece as this one is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Cincinnati. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. In this one, the Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in for this afternoon. The Friars led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Paddock. Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end.
These one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to 1 game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams.
Performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one. In the MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series. The series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's game 2. Digging in now. There's a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second. When he was at least the hero in this one, he's our top player of the game.
For the ball game
and obviously every game.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's game 3 of the National League.
22-1 Soto.
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. So now liner towards second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
And they keep
strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Ball game this afternoon.
Yeah, it was a real good performance.